we normally see in my coaching, remember, we've helped over 400 practices successfully resign from PPO plans. And what we normally see is that a PPO practice has a disproportionately high number of PPO patients. And that number is 75% of the total practice, 80%, 85%, 88%, 90%. The highest we've ever seen was 97%. And the reason that happens, Naren, is you become addicted to the PPO plans as your source of new patients. And that's all you end up doing for your marketing is signing up for these PPO plans. And you've heard me say this before, but I'll reiterate it for our listeners. From this moment forward, I want you to think of the adjustments, the insurance write-offs that you're subjected to under a PPO plan. I want you to think of that as a marketing expense, because you're literally paying Delta, Aetna, Travelers, Blue Cross Blue Shield. You're paying them to provide you patients. However, that's in a $1 million practice, a practice that collects $1 million. The average insurance adjustment in that practice size is above $500,000. In fact, it's $537,000. But your overhead is not based on the $1 million you collected. It's based on the $1,537,000 you had to produce in order to collect $1 million. The $537,000 is what you're required to write off every year. And you become addicted because you're getting a very low reimbursement. You don't have a budget to spend on marketing. A much better plan would be to replace Delta as your source of new patients with Google as your source of new patients. And instead of being subjected to $537,000 a year with insurance adjustments in that $1 million practice model, you're now going to pay $15,000 a year. Naren, what's my reference point? Why did I say $15,000 a year?
I mean, if you were to do SEO properly, you can do a really, really good SEO plan where you're getting patients from Google instead of PPO plans for like $15,000 or less a year.
Yeah. If you want to learn how Equa can help you with that, that's what I recommend to our clients. That's what I've used at LifeSmiles for now 7 years. I would encourage you to schedule a marketing strategy meeting. Go to www.equa.com/MSM and learn how you can reduce your marketing expense from what could be $537,000 or more a year to $15,000 a year. And that fee is your monthly fee, which is an all-inclusive monthly fee of $1,250 a month. I just took $1,250 a month and multiplied by 12. And that's how we got $15,000. So learn how you can do that.